What's up, Pisces? Welcome to my channel. My name is Danny, and I'm going to do a general reading for you guys. This is going to be great if you are a sun, moon, or rising in Pisces. And I'm just going to cut myself off and get straight into the reading because I can get a little wordsy and we'll be here all day. Nobody wants that. So this is general. And like I said, it's going to be for your sun, moon, rising. You can even look at your Venus if you'd like. I'm just going to pull some cards to look at the general themes of your work life, your love life, and just overall what's going on. And hopefully we can get a nice, well-rounded view of what's going on with you guys. Also, I will pull a card from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels and from the Messages from the Fairies Oracle cards. Okay, so let's just get into it. So I've already shuffled. I'm going to keep shuffling till it feels right. Now, March is going to be a big one. I feel like for everybody, kind of a month of detoxing things that no longer work for us and kind of just, lots of detox. So we've got a lot of things going on without getting into astrology too, because I'm really not into that. Or I don't know enough about it outside of my own things selfishly. So I'm just going to kind of skip that. But let's keep in mind, March 1st, we do have the full moon coming up. And then I think on like the 17th, it's the new moon. And then also Mercury goes retrograde this month. So there's a lot of activity that will probably be influencing a lot of different things. Okay. So let's see here. Ooh, first card, Queen of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords. Ooh, popped right out. Beautiful, the World. King of Wands. Three of Wands. Sorry guys, this glare situation ain't cute. Four of Swords. The Magician. The Sun. Beautiful. This is cute so far, Pisces. Okay, so we've got one more row of cards to pull. Okay, Five of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles. What is that about? Okay, so bottom of the deck, we've got Queen of Swords. Some tell it like it is energy, it seems like. Okay, let me pull the romance cards. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Let me just pull this. Messages from the Fairies cards. assertiveness. Cool. And let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, for work and finance, we've got your overall theme for the month seems to be Queen of Cups. What's challenging you is Two of Swords. So the way I'm seeing this is I feel like this is a month where, as far as work goes, you guys are really trying to delve into the things that you love, not just things that are going to make you money, not just things, that are going to take care of the bills, but actually using your intuition to dive deeper into what is important to you, what drives you, what you are emotionally tied to. You guys are really naturally super intuitive people. So I do feel like you will be using more of your intuition whenever I see a Queen of Cups. That does kind of speak of going inside and looking within and kind of taking it from there. But really, this is your energy. I mean, you guys are a water sign. This is your Queen of Cups. So I do feel like you guys are kind of tapping into your own feelings and really trying to figure out, as far as work goes, where your heart kind of fits in with that. I see that you're kind of having some, hard times making that decision or finding the balance with it. I really feel like you guys are in a transition period too. And I'm kind of getting that with this moon because, the moon is in the background. Moons always speak about like kind of evolutions that we go into, right? And moon, the moon, my God, I can't speak today. The moon speaks a lot of times about our emotions and how we're feeling about things. And I feel like, as far as this work thing is concerned, I feel like you guys are kind of trying to do things a little bit differently. And like I said, use more of your intuition. And it seems like you are kind of battling with that. Because it's almost like whatever it is that you love, you're not sure that you can find a way to be successful in it, or almost maybe like you're feeling like there's too many people who are doing what you're loving doing, like almost like there's competition. There's something that is, I feel like, weighing on you guys that's kind of making you be like, okay, well, let me recalibrate and try to like find my balance. That's where these two swords come from. And I feel like you've kind of got some decisions to make. But what you definitely should do is use that Queen of Cups energy. And I feel like you want to go into it with an open heart and not just make these decisions solely based on what makes sense, right? What Spirit's telling you to focus is the world. And so basically what I feel like this is saying is right now is the time to do it. I do feel like it's something that's kind of conflicting you and almost like you're not sure about the timing, but the timing is now, right? The timing is now. And I feel like if you go forward with whatever this decision is, the decision that you make that's heartfelt, I do feel like you can have the world. I do feel like you will feel like you are in charge in the way that you want to be in charge. It'll be something that you're passionate about because you've got the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, we already know kings are the most mature in their suit. And the King of Wands, this is someone who is passionate and fiery, and whatever it is they want to do, they do. But it's they lead with passion, right? They make a decision. Sometimes they're really quick to think about things. Like sometimes, a lot of times actually, it could be, this person who's kind of seems impulsive because they just kind of move by what makes them feel good, right? So, but I do feel like if you are leading by the heart at this time and not being scared, right? Not doing that victim thing, really going within to see what sets you on fire, I feel like you'll be successful. King of Wands is successful, right? He's respected. He's an authority figure. I mean, he's really got it going on. Now, there could be a fire sign person involved in your work situation that's maybe influencing things. So that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I really feel like this is your energy that you'll be taking on when you decide to lead with your heart to make these decisions over your work, career, your passion projects, whatever it is. And I do feel like right now is the time, and I think that that's what the world symbolizes. Spirit is just telling you to focus on what you love. If you get confused, if you feel like you're in that place where you're kind of at a crossroads, lean into what feels good. Lean into what makes you feel happy. Okay. So as far as love, we've got the Three of Wands. And what's challenging us is the Four of Swords. So Three of Wands, this is someone who has made a decision, right? It follows the Two of Wands. So this person has made a decision and they are waiting for their ships to come in. So that mixed with the Four of Swords, it just kind of seems like you guys are maybe deciding right now to kind of just focus on you and rest from this whole love business. It's like I feel like you guys just kind of want to take a break for right now and kind of recalibrate and kind of get your stuff together. It's like you guys could have whatever you want. And I say that because you got the Magician. So whenever you get the Magician, I mean, that's when you know that you are able to make things happen, right? The Magician makes things happen. They've got all the tools in their belt. They are emotional enough. They're grounded enough. They're thoughtful enough, and they use, they've got all the tools. They're grounded enough. They're passionate enough. So what I'm seeing it as, so there's a couple of things. Some of you, I feel like, are deciding to take this time to just do you and be alone and kind of rest from relationships, situationships, what have you. Some of you, I feel like, maybe dealing with a Leo, or a Leo may be coming in because you did get the Sun card. But the Sun card does have to do with happiness. It does have to do with getting over that hurdle, getting over that brick wall, right? The sun illuminating down, shining light on things. You kind of becoming clear on things, right? And there's happiness, there's family there, there's serendipity, right? Either way it goes, no matter what group of Pisces you are, I feel like either way it's going to lead to happiness. Whether you're a Pisces that kind of wants to take a break from it all, so you're using all your resources, everything that you've got in your belt to just kind of be like, you know what, it's cool. I'm going to turn this on me right now. I just kind of want to be a little bit selfless or selfish. And that's what's going to make me happy, right? So there could be that. But also, it's like if you do decide to move forward in a relationship, I feel like you're still going to have success. But I do feel like even if there is someone that you are trying to pursue for whatever reason, there's something I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to get your head right now. Like you decided to move forward, but you're like, okay, but first let me just tie up all my loose ends, get my mind right, kind of thing. I do feel like there's a pause, even if this does involve someone. Now we've got Wands and Swords and the Sun. So again, with the Wands and the Sun, I definitely am getting Leo energy, or at least just fire energy in general. You could be dealing with the air sign as well. But really just the overall energies is that a decision has been made. You are taking time to kind of take it all in, right? It's like you're taking time to recharge. You're recharging your battery, and that's what's going to give you the power to move forward and ultimately be happy, right? That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so overall energy, overall health, wealth, all that stuff. We've got the Five of Wands, right? Is that overall energy, which is all about conflict and competition and just kind of things being disorganized. Because it's like you've got all these people fighting and they all got their wands going different directions. It's like nobody had a meeting, nobody put out a memo and made sense of it. It's like it's almost like there's just chaos, right? Like disorganized chaos. Then you've got the Page of Pentacles. So this does take me back. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier when it comes to your work and finance. How I was saying how I feel like there's an inner conflict with you guys as far as you know, that Two of Swords, you guys trying to find balance with something that's going to work for you as far as you being able to take care of yourself and still being able to maintain your household or whatever, but something that you love. And I feel like this conflict, I feel like this is what that has to do with mostly. For some of you, I do feel like this Five of Wands conflict could have to do with the decision you made in love too, which is why you're like, you know what, I just need a rest. I just need a break. But definitely, I feel like there's some chaos, some confusion. I do feel it more when it comes to work and your career though. But it's general, so it could really go either way. Page of Pentacles though, this is about new messages of new projects, new money. So yeah, I really do feel like this has to do with your career thing. I feel like there may have been some confusion in the past, maybe some competition. Like I said, maybe you feeling like you can't get ahead in this particular thing that you want to do because you feel like so many people are doing it and like, where am I going to fit in or whatever. So it's like you're this is on your brain. So you've got this, you know, these swords that you're trying to weigh out. But you're trying to use your you power, right? Your Queen of Wands or your Queen of Cups power. So you can get to this new happy beginning when it comes to finances, right? And I feel like you're straightening that all out, which is why you're getting the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is a sense of you moving forward from whatever drama it was, whether it was external or internal. I do feel like there is movement forward and good news about some good new projects coming in, some money coming in. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe be doing some seminars. It's good, stable, good energy though. And I feel like you are on your way there from coming off of these battles that you had, right? So then you guys got Nine of Pentacles. So what it's saying is basically just focus on you right now. Focus on getting yourself right. Because the Nine of Pentacles, she is someone who doesn't need anybody, right? She's independently, financially secure. And she's happy. She's happy to be that way. It's not like someone who is alone and mad about it, right? It's not like someone who's feeling like the victim. This is someone who is choosing to be in the place they are because this place that they are feels better than dealing with others, right? It's like right now you're taking that break. You're like, let me get my money up. And I feel like that's what Spirit is really telling you to focus on, right? With that though, just be careful and just understand that there is balance with everything because you still do have Five of Pentacles. So this could be either you still feeling left out in the cold, or this could be you making other people feel left out in the cold, right? Maybe because you're so focused on you that you're kind of forgetting about others. And maybe it's not even that you're forgetting about them, but maybe that they feel that way, right? And sometimes people feel that way, like when their friends get, you know, success or something, they almost feel like, you know, how you gonna leave me in the whatever. And it's like, what? That don't even make sense. But I do feel like a sense of maybe slight disappointment. And again, this can be from the whole work situation, the career situation. Pentacles do represent um, money and career and health and all that, monetary, tangible things. Um, but definitely, this is you or someone you are close to that you're making feel like a little left out in the cold, a little raggedy. So just be mindful, okay? Um, I think it's really important. Remember, the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So I do think it's an important month of you saying what you mean and meaning what you say. And that doesn't mean being bitchy about it, but definitely being assertive. Because remember, you got the assertiveness card as one of your advice cards. So it says, stand up for your beliefs and only say yes when you really want to. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. So this month is really about doing things that you want to do, things that you are heart inspired to do. And I feel like you know what you want to do. It's just a matter of going out and doing it and doing it. And you've got all these great cards. This is actually a very beautiful spread. You've got three major arcanas. And they're like three good major arcanas. You've got the World, the Magician, and the Sun, right? You've got a lot of cards that have a lot of blue in them for, you know, the calming energy. You've got a lot of cards that have the yellow in them, you know, that creativity, right? So I really feel like this is a month about going inside and making your decisions from a heart space, which you guys know how to do, right? Have your heart-to-heart conversations that you need to have with people, okay? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And this too could be where that Queen of Swords energy comes in too. But remember, you don't have to be mean to do it. You don't have to be like overtly bitchy or anything, right? But definitely just be honest and say what you mean what you say. So main takeaways for you guys this month. We're leading with our heart, right? And we can do it and we can be successful still. It's actually what's going to empower us to be that King of Wands energy to really get things rolling and be about that action, right? We're letting go of things that don't serve us. Meaning, if there's things that have been on your mind that you've been trying to contemplate, or things, you know, conflicts that you've had with others, we're not, right? Because you've got some great things ahead. You've got happiness ahead, right? You've got King of Wands ahead of you. Yeah. That's it, Pisces.